They got people that, date and do whatever they want to do, and that's fine. But one thing that I cannot stand is that whoever you want to date, outside the community, do you really have to put people down in the community? Well, let's check this out. So as you see, on the screen here, this guy here posted this on Twitter. And first of all, he says, and I looked at his page, he's not Black American. I'm just letting you know he isn't. But he said he found his happy place. He put a purple heart. Black women are just too ghetto for me. Oh. While you sitting up here with 3 ghetto looking females who are white. Let's look at the first female. What is so classy about what she has on? Nothing at all. Nothing about her is classy. She don't even have a freaking bra on. Half of her clothes is transparent that you could see. Okay. What is the class in that? Right. You look at the next female, next to him, she's dressed about halfway decent, but it doesn't say classy to me. And then the one on the right hand side, she got her Lizzo thing going on and she don't care what she wear. She just doing whatever. She's just doing the most. But this isn't ghetto on the screen here. This isn't ghetto. Not at all. So the question I have is, why is it that you would call a black woman ghetto, but you would do this with these females as just as freaking ghetto and trashy? I don't understand that. And if you like those females and that's you, knock yourself out. I ain't got to be with them, right? Why do you have to bring up black women? They're not even in the picture with you. They're not even thinking about your silly behind. They're not. Because if a black woman was with you, she would have told you by the way you dressing on this picture. He gonna have on some Dolce and Gabbana shoes, if they're even real, and a Givenchy shirt. That's not even the same designer. At least a black woman would have told your silly behind, like, hey, either you gonna wear the Dolce or you gonna wear the Givenchy. Either you wear one or the other, but you can't come out with me having 2 different brands on. You can't do that with me. At least a sister would have put you on game. But y'all sit up here with Becky, got y'all out here looking a straight plumb fool. And then he reminded me of Christian Obenselli. You remember him, that dude that was with the OnlyFans girl that stabbed him up in Florida? That girl that Clenny is her last name. Courtney Clenny, I think that's her name. The one that stabbed him up. Now, he was doing the exact same thing on Twitter. He was calling black women ghetto. Oh, I don't like no ghetto black woman. Oh, the Akata and all this stuff he kept saying about black women. And then it wasn't a black woman that took his life. It wasn't a single black woman. It was one of them. And then when he lost his life, his family came out saying, hey, Black America, man, we need some help with this situation. And we saw that Akata talk at the time, like, nah, we good. Y'all handle that with him on his own, because remember, black girls are ghetto and Akata black girls and all this other thing, right? You want to say all that. So if something happened to him, it's the same thing with me. If something happened to this dude, I'm gonna say the same thing. Nope, black women are ghetto, right? So we ain't supporting you. You don't have to denigrate black women if you're not with them. You don't have to denigrate black men if you're not with them. Once again, nobody cares who you date. Man, do you? This is 2022. Some people may speak about on that. They don't like it or whatever. Who cares that they say that? Because what I always say to them is, if you don't like it, that's your personal business. Find the people that you want to be with, marry, and have a bunch of children. You can't control what other people do. Sorry, you just can't. And I ain't got that kind of time to try to control other people, to be honest with you. But what this dude is doing is not it. I don't really see white females getting on any app and saying things like that about they men for you. I never see that. Every blue moon, you may see one or two. Let me not say I'd never see it. One or two. But it's not something that is a norm. But like I said, to me, this dude looks silly. And most brothers would say this not even it. Listen, even the freaking passport bros, even them don't even be posting things like this. Because if you checking out the process, why are you even talking bad about them at this point? There's no reason to. Because you checked out, brother. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this silly idiot here. He really think this right here, this is a flex. This with his on his arm. I mean, he must had that. You remember the movie Shallow Hal? You remember that movie? And Shallow Hal, he was just so stuck on looks and everything. So Tony Robbins did a thing where he could see girls that look like that, like the Gwyneth Paltrow look or whatever at that movie. Maybe he met Tony Robbins or something. Because if this is not ghetto, I don't know what is. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this crazy fool.